Child, it's late. And I know that it's late. But sometimes certain things just need to be said out loud, you know? And I have been noticing that I've been noticing that there have been more and more Black men who have been making posts about protecting Black women, about uplifting Black women, acknowledging, hi, pretty world. Hey, Eric. Glad to see you on. At least we have one man on here. Hey, protecting Black women, owning and taking responsibility for how we've been treated to this point. And so I was on Riza Islam, had made a post. This other guy, Kali Amaru or something like that, made a post, just telling the truth about, realizing and accepting that the entire idea of a woman being made from a rib and all this other bullshit that men have been taught forever as a function of patriarchy to remove from us our true value is bogus and ridiculous. And so I always do my best to comment and show support for these young men that are making these statements, as I know it's very unpopular for them to do so. And I just get really, this is a late night rant. This is a rant. I just get so tired of seeing, because you would think when the post is made by a man that other men would be respectful enough, even if they don't agree, to ask questions or to at least not completely detract. The not agreeing isn't the thing that I take issue with, actually. Like, you cannot agree and not be stupid, It's the stupid part that bothers me. It's the comfort with not having been educated, not having taken the time to research anything, not having taken a moment to do anything but apply archaic religious constructs to a subject matter and to an idea that, is very easily proven. I mean, just like in logic, the importance and the function of women. I've been seeing Black men go under other Black men's pages and statements about uplifting and supporting and respecting and protecting Black women with retorts that defy all logic. And it is absolutely infuriating to me that these conversations even need to be had. I posted this a couple of weeks ago, I think, on my stories, with a whole ass 40-something-year-old man who said that his mother was no more than an incubator and all this goddess talk is bullshit and not real. And I'm just like, and really, I mean, everyone, and it's something I talk about a lot too, guys. It's like, everyone has their path. Everyone has their path. And there's room for the ignorant. There is. And it's not for us to engage with them. I comment to show support to men that are trying to wake up out of the ignorant stupor that has allowed so many subpar, mediocre people to feel comfortable in positions of power, much like what we complain about collectively about the trope of the mediocre white woman who complains about having not, received whatever it is that she wanted. This mediocrity that's so supported and so many men benefit from because of patriarchy. It allows beta males who would otherwise have no real purpose in society to get away with being bottom of the barrel, absolutely, completely and totally ignorant, with nothing to actually provide to society but to create more chaos, violence, and and degradation on the planet. Like, that's who these people are. That's who these males are, the ones that talk like that. And our alpha men are men who are coming into the understanding of the importance of their role as protectors, who understand the necessity to protect and to correct what's been done. Those men deserve everything that they get. They deserve the beauty. They deserve to be in our feminine energy. They deserve to be in our company. They deserve to have children. They deserve to be fathers and husbands and receive our protection and our kindness. These low vibrational, low frequency beta males who participate in crimes against women and children, because that's the kind of mindset, that's the kind of mentality that allows for that. And we all have a responsibility to shut it down. So if you are a higher frequency evolved man, I encourage you with 100% support from this, from this woman. Speak up. Speak up, because honestly, it's not even my job or my place to correct these men. I don't. I posted one of my very rare comments where I was like, bro, if you're saying that women aren't really much more than an incubator and really one man can procreate until he's elderly, then doesn't that mean that there's no real necessity to have tons of you? Since one of you can impregnate literally thousands of women, and our shelf life, according to his statement, is a lot lower, then what would be the benefit of having tons and tons and tons of men? Doesn't really make mathematical sense, does it? And then another man was like, oh, well, all these, I see so many women running around here like Cardi B and and Nicki Minaj and all of this, And I said, and he was like, you guys don't behave like queens. You don't behave like goddesses. And I said, okay, so because these women are participating within a system and a structure of patriarchy that only assigns us value based on our level of attractiveness, right? And being overly sexualized. Our function within a system that was created by you for you is now what also condemns us to still not be worthy of protection. Are you out of your mind? So we're just going to ignore the result of patriarchy and what it's done all over the world. No part of the world hasn't been touched by it and destroyed by it. But that's just nature. Some other idiot was talking about how men can bench press more and carry more shit, and that's why they're in charge. Like this kind of bottom feeder ignorance permeates our culture. Like, you can do the best that you can with your sons. You can do the best that you can to teach them. But this is mainstream. And it's stupid. And it's toxic. And it's dangerous. And I feel that we are fighting this individual war on like individual aspects of a greater issue. We're talking about systems, you guys. The system of white supremacy is a problem. Picking out each individual piece of it is not going to get to the root of it. I'm a Scorpio. I'm always looking at what's underneath. I'm looking at the roots of things. Patriarchy is the root that must be dug up. And we must discuss it. And we must discuss it and support those within the male community who are actively putting themselves out there, running the risk, almost the guarantee, of ridicule by these low frequency, empty-headed beta males that really, in a system like they talk about survival of the fittest, they don't want that. These males don't want a system that actually would require them to show their full value and usefulness. They don't want that. They don't want that. Men like Future with 8,000 baby mamas and these other, pick. They wouldn't be here. They wouldn't be here. They wouldn't win a fight to get a mate. You know what I'm saying? They would not make it. And they know it. And their insecurity is why they attack women, why they attack children, why they attack each other. That's why they do it, because they're low frequency and they know that they wouldn't make it otherwise. These are the ones that are in our communities causing all the havoc, but then they allow us to be abused. Us meaning their own communities. What use are you if you can't even protect your own family? I'm just saying, Anyway, y'all, I have these late night rants. And I always get like major unfollows at least once a week. So I figured I'm going to talk my shit. And if a whole bunch of people want to unfollow me, that's fine. But no, like we really have to adjust this whole framework of respectability politics when it comes to women and us being treated with the respect that we have always deserved. And not doing that when it comes to our men, because it's not equitable and it doesn't make any sense. And really, collectively, we all need to be striving to become our best possible selves, to become our whole selves, and to take responsibility for ourselves and for our community. And so I speak to our community in the collective as a divine feminine. That's how I speak. I know who it is that I am. Our men are doing that. They're waking up and they're speaking out. And they need our support because they're being attacked for being nothing but reasonable. It is the most ignorant shit on earth for a whole grown 40-something-year-old man to say, yeah, but Eve came from the rib of Adam. And yet every other person on earth came from the womb of a woman. It's insane. It's insane. And we have to get to a place where we stop coddling and allowing platform for people who spread ideals that do nothing but contribute to a normalization of abuse and minimization of women, of your mother, of the ground itself, of the earth itself. We have to shift our consciousness. We have to raise it. And no, it's not low vibrational to call something what it is. If somebody's fucking stupid, they're stupid. It's stupid. There are things that are actually just plain stupid. That is stupid. All life comes from the feminine, period. And if you don't understand that, or if that makes you angry, then you have a lot of inner work to do. So I've had my rant, and I'm sure I'm going to get a bunch of people that unfollow me, and that's fine. You can share it if you want. No worries. You can DM me if you want. No worries. But thanks for listening. I just had to get it off my chest. By the way, I don't have these kind of issues with the few men that I talk to because I'm a no fuckboy zone. Men that are insecure and don't accept reality or truth, don't talk to me. And they don't follow my page either. Anyway, I'll be looking forward to your DMs and the conversations that we have later. Thank you guys, and I hope you sleep well.